Good morning. Actually, probably good afternoon at this point, eh? Good afternoon, hello, good day, buongiorno, buenos dias, whatever choice of hellos you would like to my favorite scrappers, scrapettes, and scrapazoids. Well, let me tell you, that auction yesterday, for those of you who don't know, I did my first live auction yesterday. Reviews from the community were good. People really did like the auction. And just like anything else, so when you do something new, you gotta get the bugs out. I did repost it on my YouTube channel, just in case you guys want to take a looky-see. We had somebody who bid on 5 or 6 boxes, and he will not contact me. He has a private account. I've messaged him. I can only message him once. He's not responding to my messages, even though I was very explicit that I needed to hear by everybody by 12 o'clock last night. So his items are forfeit. What the heck? I had my front door open. I'm waiting for the UPS man to come by. I have a couple of boxes coming in today. At least I hope they come in today. I had one that arrived Saturday. They said I wasn't here, and I might not have been, so they took it over to my access point at the UPS store, which is fine, dandy, and wonderful. We did sell this box yesterday on my you-know-where store. Crunch. But I thought what I would do this morning, a couple of things actually. I do have some boxes to fill. I've listed on my profile pages the items that are available for purchase and such. I did get one box today that I just went and picked up, and I'm dying to open it. We did sell these guys. These are gone. These were low-grade peripheral boards. The previous person had depopulated them. But I'll tell you, these are heavy as heck, and they're from Nortel Networks, and they were just loaded with gold. And one of my regular subscribers did purchase those. Wow, look at that. I mean, they're beautiful boards. Even without the chips, that's going to be an amazing gold recovery box for somebody. I don't want to say who bought it because, you don't do those things. But certainly my thanks. That sold after the auction yesterday. I had it up on the page. I'm going to continue working on the Computer Scrapper website and so on and so forth. So, well, find out when they do large pickups. I would talk to people. Brazzy wants to know where to start. Jump in, guys. You guys have all found a starting point somewhere. Let them know where to start. Maybe your local scrapyard will sell you stuff. Mine won't, but I have Facebook Marketplace sometimes is good. I've just been doing it so long that I really don't have any problem. I have 7 or 8 people who bring me boards on a regular basis. That's just people I've met through everyday. That's what fell. Everyday living and everyday carrying on and such. Alright, those of you who've been following me for some time watched me at Christmas time unbox huge telecom board order, and we did very well. We subsequently resold it, and I've just gotten a box from the same seller. And what I'm going to probably do with him is what I wound up doing with those Allen organs. We did boards. We did so well. What I did is I actually just, instead of buying the boards from him, I gave him a commission. We had a really good offer from one of my board buyers, and I took the offer and I split it with the gentleman. It was quick. It was easy. Gave me enough money to pay my contractor, and it was an honest thing to do. All right, let me just get this guy open. Oh my God. Want to play what's in the box? Well, holy, he said he was sending me more boards like the other ones I just got. Look. Holy shit. Oh my God. Definitely came out of some kind of a backplane board. Oh my God. Could this really all be gold? I'm going to, no sound on this, so these are, wow. Don't ask me what they are. I don't know. Wow. Holy moly. MOS board code A147. I'm going to have to reverse. Oh my God. Now, I've got 2 more boxes coming in. Oh my God. Look at this. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Did I say wow enough times? Oh my God. Wouldn't that be something if the other two boxes were like this one? These are just, let me get these off the bottom of the box. Oh, they're heavy. Holy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. This one's a high-grade telecom, but still, wow. A lot of silver flashing on here. 2019. I'm going to have to do a little research, guys. I don't know what these actually are. I bet you anything this is a $100 board. Wow. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Proud, I love you, but I gotta, let me find out what they are, okay? These are a gold refiner's dream. And probably as a telecom board, if I sold it outright to a buyer, they'd buy these as, like there's a preferred grade. Holy cow, I have never, ever, I thought those last boards were good. Holy cow, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, guys. Damn, I wish I could save them. This guy must repair organs. This MOS board, MOS, can only be used with A21 type keyboard array. So this guy must either install organs or replace them. MOS 42128, I'm shaking, 68E, made in the USA. Wow. Now I am a retired church organist. Yes, Proud, I'd love to. Why don't you let me know when you're available? I know you got a little guy. And you know what I'll do? I'll DM you my work phone. And you can call me at your convenience. I'll do that after for you. TV station? Well, I don't know. But I'm going to, wow. I'm going to reverse Google search these. I'm going to do a little bit of research and find out what they are. Hey, Joe. These are just, wow. They're all marked, too. 7905, 7904, 7903. These, I mean, obviously these are gold, and I'm sure there's gold underneath there. Wow. I'm blown away. Let me get a weight here real quick. if I sold this as regular telecom, high-grade telecom, board buyer will buy it from me at $12.50 unless I work out a deal like I worked last time. 2-pound board, so, you know, if I sold it to the board buyer, I'm going to get $24 a board. Something tells me I can do a little bit better with this. They are soundboard arrays proud, that I do know. They came out of some type of organ. I almost think this might be from a Rogers organ. I know it's not from an Allen. The Allens were different. I'm definitely going to go do a little bit of digging, guys. I am absolutely shaking. And he's got 2 more boxes coming to me. Wouldn't it be something if they looked like this? I mean, that's a $100 board as far as I'm concerned. But let me do my due diligence. Let me see what else comes in. I don't know. I don't even know where to price it. I'll tell you. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Holy crap! Really, that's going to be amazing. I actually might consider sending these out to have them refined. Hi Sparky, how are you? This was a surprise, guys. I really expected to get more of those boards like I got at Christmas time. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There's such a thing as karma in the game of life. And like so many of you on this channel, we always try to do a solid for somebody new who's new to this field. And I'm not going to say who it was, but this morning I was DMing back and forth with somebody who bought some stuff for me yesterday. And this person is just getting into the gold community. I see him in a lot of people's chats. Just a very delightful human being to speak with. And again, I said, you know, I can only spend so much. I'm just getting into all this. Well, into his box went a whole bunch of extra stuff so that he can start learning his craft. And I don't mind doing that. I get a lot of my stuff free, you know. I am just absolutely blown away. There are 25 boards there. I don't know, guys. I think that's a $100 board. I really do. That's a lot of gold on that board. I'm sorry. This has completely thrown me for a loop. I was expecting another box of these. By the way, these are nice boards, too. I sold these to our buddy Scroogey. Wow. That's just, I can't believe it. I know there are some kind of sound arrays. I know there's some kind of, what did they come out of? This came out of some type of organ. I can see by the terminology that's on here. Organs have these things on them called stops. Don't be fresh. In an electronic organ, or even a pipe organ, they have these bars. You'll see the organist sit there pulling things back and forth and pushing things and stepping on things. And, you know, we're like octopuses back there. I am an organist, by the way. As a matter of fact, something else I have to do is write to the American Guild of Organists, because sometimes they're looking for replacement parts. They actually did buy a few of those other sound cards from me, from the Allen organs. I almost feel like this was a karma thing. You know, I did something good for somebody today, and it was something was returned to me today. I'm just unbelievable. And I'll do right by this buyer. It'll be a commission sale, not a by the pound. This will be a commission sale. This looks like a sculpture in here. Look at all that goodness. Wow. I'm going to have to do my due diligence here, guys. I really am. You and Kid Patrick, and I've got 12 of them. This was this morning's delivery. It was just delivered to me. This was that same fella who... See, I'm blown away. I didn't expect this at all. This was that same guy who I sold those boards for just before Christmas time. We did really well with those. And that's what I thought I was going to get, was another box of these. I'm going to have to do my research a little bit. I'm going to have to see where they sell at. My opinion, I I would say that's a $100 board every day of the week, if not more. All right. Wow. Whew. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All the leprechauns are going to come by here and pick gold off my boards. Any thoughts on these guys? Any of you guys seen any of these or know what they are? I mean, we all know what they are. They're sound cards. They come out of something called the sound cage. And when the organist pushes this and pulls this and steps on this and flips this, you will look like octopuses back there. We're switching sounds. It changes the sound on the organ. And don't be fresh. Hey, Seabigs, how are you? So I understand the principle. I can just imagine. Can you imagine the backplane board that these would have come out of? So it comes out of something, it's called a sound cage. And the sound cage is where they put all these cards. A different combination of these cards and other things, other components, enable the organ to create different sounds. Wow. Anybody who sold anything like this, any idea where I could possibly price this and be reasonable? I'm not going to list anything or price anything until I get a chance to look at it. Now these are in symmetrical order. This is A147. This is A146. So that tells me they were all pulled from the same instrument. I just can't believe this. I've never seen anything like this. When the Allen organs first came up, they were called Allen Digital Computer Organs, and I know because I was playing in the church at that time. And that was early 70s. And we used to put computer cards in, the old punch computer cards. You'd slide a card in, the organ would make all the changes and give you that sound. And like a whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am absolutely giddy, guys. I can't tell you. Wow. This is going to take a heck of a lot of work. I kind of agree with you, Proud to Be Country, and I'm going to DM you a little bit later. I think I may just send you down one to have you do it and see what we get out of it and see if we can, make some kind of a really good deal. This board is too good to scrap. This is a board that really should go to a refiner, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm going to have to take a couple days to think about it. I really don't want to sit here and blather because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think I'm going to send one over to Proud and let him and Scrooge work their magic and see what we get out of it and then go from there. Sometimes if you rush to do something, you wind up making mistakes. Should I send it to Scrooge or should I send it to you, Proud? And I think you depopulate them and Scrooge refines them. I don't know. You guys can let me know on that later. I'll touch base with him too. I think that's a good idea to have one tested. I think that's a really good idea. If you were me, wouldn't you be sitting here in shock if you just opened a box that looked like this one? Oh my God. But I'm a big believer in karma. Like I said this morning, I sent a box to somebody who's new to this. They bought one of my auctions yesterday. They were telling me a little bit about what they do. And I've seen them in and out of the chats. And, just me being me, and everybody in this community is the same way. I said, well, let me just fill up the box with you. I'm going to give you some more goodies and, have a ball. Get started, start learning your craft, and, These are pretty easy. These are just going to be high-grade telecom boards. These I don't worry about. These I can list right away, although it has a lot of gold on this as well. But, this will be more of a high-grade telecom board. That would go as such, and I would probably clip those little gold bits out of here. I'm going to have to check. These don't look like they're gold-legged, but certainly a lot in there. So these are just high-grade telecoms. I can sell those. Do not worry about anything. But holy cow, guys. You're not kidding. You're not kidding, Blue Moon. Wow. Like I said, I'm not greedy. I am not I am not greedy. But on the other side of this is I'm going to do a commission sale. I'm going to send a commission to the gentleman on whatever I make selling the board itself. So I've got to calm down. I think I'm going to go have a beer. I think I earned it on this one, huh? And try to make some decisions. I'm dying to see what comes in the other 2 boxes. Our local guy, we have a refiner here, but number one, he's backed up almost 6 months, and he wants 3,000 pounds to even start. Are you on drugs? Who's got 3,000 pounds? Oh, I do. Wow, guys. All right. Proud, if you could maybe send me your PayPal, I will do that. I have a box going to Scrooge. Maybe I can save you the shipping and we'll put it all in one. You can DM me after and let me know what you'd like to do. I'm dying to find out what's in it. I really am. That'll be interesting. I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to send a board over to Proud and Scrooge. I'm not going to charge you for that, Scrooge. Proud, I'm going to have you do this one and see what we get out of it, and then I can decide about the rest. I don't want to put the... What if I'm wrong? What if it's not all the gold I think it is? No, I'll send it over, let you guys work your magic on it, and then we'll see what we're going to do with it, okay? Wow. Wow. All right. Holy cow. You know, these would look really great in a frame, wouldn't they? That'd be a beautiful art piece. Look, I feel like I'm sitting here with me gold. Wow. I hope the other 2 boxes don't get lost in shipping or some such thing. I will go live again when those come in. Wow. Wow. Well, okay. That is amazing. I don't know what to do with these. I definitely, yeah. These are refinery worthy. Definitely worth sending out for refining. I think so too. I think I'd be an idiot not to. But we will, you know what, guys? We'll keep you in the loop. As I said, I am sending a box over to my friend Scrooge, and that he got on auction yesterday. What if, I know. How many what ifs there? But there used to be a musical exercise that we used to do with the kids. Whether the weather is hot. Well, whether the weather it's not. And they'd have to sing it up and down the scale. That's what that reminds me of. Hi, Dag Burnett. I got your message. Thank you so much, very, very much. I was just unexpectedly, I opened a new box of boards that was just delivered to my doorstep, and this is what was in it. So I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to find out what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and, Proud, if you could just maybe let Scrooge know if you talk to him. I know he catches a few hours of Z's during the day. Maybe just let him know that I'm going to put that in and see if we can get him to gold refine it. Could this possibly UPS? There's a truck in front of my house, but it's not a UPS truck. Oh, please be the rest of these boards. Wouldn't that be fun if they got delivered while we're all here together? I doubt it, though. Hang on, guys. Nope. Just some arbitrary white van. Wow. All right. Well, holy Toledo, guys. That's all I can say about that. You know what? I'm really glad I had decided to jump on and go live when these came in. You know, I didn't expect that. And I'm not trying to be a, snot booger reader and rub your nose in it or anything like that. This was just an amazing find. And, oh, yeah, no, Scrooge is very, very good. I enjoy watching him. I'm not set up to do anything like that, and even if I was, I wouldn't try my first refine on something like this. Even Proud know what they're doing. Obi-Wan Kenobi knows what he's doing. Odin and friends know what they're doing. Too bad I don't live closer to Scrapping Irish. I'd love to let him get his mitts on it. Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to do. That'll be some really nice content for both channels, don't you think, guys? We can follow the journey of these boards and my due diligence is going to be to study them and find out what they are and see what they actually sell for. But yes, definitely, absolutely, without question, we are sending one out to our friend Scrooge to see about getting it refined, so him and Proud can give me a hand with that. We'll see what's in it and go from there, huh? Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to go get a beer. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go get a beer. The other thing I was working on, I'm trying to get everything packed up from yesterday's auction. We did very, very well. And then a couple of people went onto the store and bought a lot of other materials yesterday. I am in the state of confusion, Biggs. He wants to know what state I live in. I'm in Connecticut, hon. I'm in Connecticut. The sun is out. It is 70 degrees outside, and I'm going to get my derriere outside and try to clean the yard. I've just got, everything's been under 18 inches of snow. I think on tap for today, I'm going to take a few of these guys apart. I did find with the auction yesterday, everybody's interest seemed to lie in boards. I did sell 2 or 3 boxes of E-scrap, one for silver refining. I sold the, I do have laptops, guys, the good old-fashioned laptops, the heavier one. Cheers is right. Oh, you're not kidding. Let's make that 2 beers, huh? Holy cow. But then I'll be too drunk to clean my yard. That's a good thing. Well, I came on to say thank you to all of you for the auction yesterday. It was our first try. I think it went pretty well for a first try. Some things I'm going to do to change it, and a lot of you were with me yesterday when this happened. First and foremost, everybody has to be a subscriber. No, I'm not fishing for subscribers, but how do you contact somebody if they're not one of your subscribers? And it happened yesterday. Somebody bid on all the boxes, and he has a private account, and he refuses to answer my message that I left him today, so I have voided out all his auction wins, and I will re-auction those next week. I'm going to put the rules for the auction over at thecomputerscrapper.com, and, I really hate a-holes like that. Why do people got to be like that, I think you guys all know who I'm talking about. So don't put a name in the chat. I don't want to do that because maybe something happened. Who knows? Maybe his computer is down, or he has no internet service, or he didn't see my message. And then what I'm going to do is I'll have somebody help me moderate, because a lot of you offered. And what we'll do is we'll do a 10-second countdown. And when I start that, whoever's moderating, I could even do it myself on the other phone, I'm going to write big capital letters, no more bids will be accepted. Run the countdown to 10, 9, 8, set down to 1, and that's it. Then whoever was the high, I won't remember what I threw away. I know, I might throw away E-scrap. Oh my God. Hi Stacy, how are you today? So for those of you who are just joining, this was our discovery of the morning. We got a box of these. I've got 100 pounds of them, not 100 pounds, 10 pounds of high-grade telecom boards. Looking forward to working with Scrooge and Proud. I'm going to have one of them refined, and I think that's a nice little journey. Look at all 3 of our stations, some nice, only 5 seconds? Well, if I say no more bids and then they put a bid in after I say it, it doesn't matter. It's not going to count. But, I tried 5 seconds. That didn't go well yesterday. That one guy who kept bidding everything up, he was just, not a serious player. And make sure you guys, got to make sure everybody's subscribed. But yeah, for a first auction, I thought it went really well. I did make enough money to send my contractor a check today, which I'm really happy about. He's almost paid off, but it's taking me too long, and I don't want to do that. So, I'll get another auction up soon. I don't know if I'll do it next week or not. Depends on the weather. I think it's supposed to be kind of crapola. If the weather's not nice on Sunday, I'll do it. It'll be Sunday morning, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Patrick Williams, I think that is 5 hours. We said 5 hours difference between you and us. So, yeah. Anybody have any questions on anything? I sold a bunch of these yesterday too. I sold them as scrap. You know, I have so much stuff in the house, guys. I'm never going to get time to do all this. I know how to do it. I just punch these out. These aluminum fins break right off. Give it a quick sand or grind. You get yourself a pound of copper. I don't have the time. And honestly, I'm here alone most of the time. And those of you who watch me know I'm a little bit accident prone. Yay, copper. So I sold a bunch of these. I'm going to make another box of those. And I also sold that big box of copper aluminum heat sinks. I sold 2 boxes of those yesterday, and I just put one more box in the store. Those went really, really well. Circuit Breaker bought a whole bunch of those for me. He's here on TikTok. So things are going well, I think. And my mission remains to try to get good e-scrap into the hands of people who can refine it and do something good with it. And, you know, for me to take it to the scrapyard, it does me a disservice because I get paid squid. And it's a disservice to you guys because it's a material you guys can make a lot more money on than me selling it to the scrapyard. You know, I've always got the option of sending it to a board buyer. I have 3 board buyers. But, you know, I really like the concept of preparing boxes for specific things. Like we did, it's out in the kitchen. I'm out packing it. One of our subscribers is interested in gold refining. And that was what I designed the box around. It was a box that had a lot of these kind of circuit breakers. It was the box with those phone card modules. And I looked at it, so, you know, I think there's a lot of good silver recovery on this board, and that's what I sold it as, a lot of silver recovery. Silver recovery. Hey, I'm allowed to be all goofy right now, right? Wow. So I'm packing up those boxes. I've already made 1 trip to UPS. So I'm going to have to make another one, but I'm waiting to see if these other 2 boxes come in. I would like to make 1 trip. I'm going to scrap these out here, and I'll just sell the boards. These are Cisco Aeronets. These are one of the cheapest things you can find. I mean, I buy these for $1 each, usually. And I bought a pallet of them. I got 500 of them out in the yard. And you get a nice couple pounds of aluminum and a couple of really nice boards out of the inside. Nobody was interested in them. So it's the shipping, I know that. So, you know, something like that, I'll process those. And, yeah, I agree, Dagburn. And, you know, I had a lot of people who made things possible for me when I started this channel, so I'm really glad to pay it forward. You know, that's what you do. I sold the 13-pound box of these. These are gold connector pins. Those got sold. And, you know, so yeah, I think I'm going to sign off, guys. My whole thought process is completely buggered because of that. Here's what's in the Cisco Aeronets. 2 pounds of clean aluminum. I knew I had it here. A nice BGA, nice high-grade peripheral board, and a low-grade peripheral board. I mean, I paid $1 for that, you know. And I'm going to sell these boards for $5.50 a pound. So, but I think I'm going to take them apart, and you know. So they're really easy. If anybody's interested in picking up some of those, I'll sell them to you cheap. You know, $2 each plus your shipping. I've got a lot of them. He wants to sell me another pallet full, and I don't think I want them. All right, everybody. So I still have the laptops, 4 laptops for $100 plus your shipping. I'll find the cheapest I can for you. They're the old school. I took the batteries out because you can't ship with batteries. I do still have those available. Yeah, all right, Proud. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to go. I am going to go grab a beer. Can you call me around 2? That would probably be good, and we'll see what we can do about it. I think that's really exciting. Boy, I'm all excited. See, I'm always looking for new content and something different to do. Well, this qualifies. We can follow the journey of this board being refined. Won't that be fun? And see what we actually get out of it, and then I can make a, like I said, let's see what we get out of it, and then make a decision. It is 1:11 in Connecticut, Eastern Standard Time. I forgot what part of the country you're in, Proud. Obviously not Connecticut. So 45 minutes, would that be all right? I'll shoot you over a message. You can call me at your convenience. I'm going to be home all day researching boards, and I'm going to get my living room cleaned up today, guys. I like doing my lives from my living room. This is my favorite room of the house. This was our family room. And I've got a beautiful, beautiful roll-top desk. It's in storage right now, but I'm going to get that taken out of storage. I'm going to put it over there in the corner. I'll put my computer there. So I also use this to run my music business, but it's just a bright room. It's filled with memories from the family, and it is absolutely my favorite room in the house. It was my mother's favorite room, too. I still have her sofa and her furniture back there. And okay, sounds good, Proud. I'll send you a text in a few minutes, a DM rather. So, you know, that's good. And it's not really super messy if I just do like the auctions and stuff from here, because I can set everything up in the basement, bring the auction stuff up, get it sold, get it labeled, put it back in the basement, and it keeps the clutter out of the main floor of the house. And I like working here. I've got 2 beautiful windows to look out. It's sunny, it's light, it's gorgeous. And I'm just high on adrenaline right now, guys. I just can't believe it. All right, I will talk to you soon. You know, we'll have some more boxes going up and such. My usual stuff will still be going on. And, you know, when you get something like this, or anything else, you know, along these lines, I would say something like this, sending to a refiner. Those of you who just came in a little bit late, we were very blessed with an amazing pickup to drop off today. And just based on the comments here in the community, we're going to send one of these boards out to Scrooge and Proud to have refined to see what's actually in it. I would not just take this board and sell it. There's way too much gold on it to do that. There really is. So what we'll do is, I think it'll be some fun content for both channels. It'll be something different to do, and I know I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just all kinds of excited about this whole thing. That's why I started doing the auctions, you know, to have something different for content and something different for the channel. You know, same old stuff. What's in the box? What am I selling? What am I unboxing? What am I taking apart? All good content. I try to mix that up, but to actually have something different like this that you guys can follow along, I think that'll be fun. We'll make a series out of it or something. Love it. All right. Well, everybody, I am going to go get a 6-pack. I am going to go sit outside, and I'm going to call Proud. Or you can call me. And we'll keep you posted. Everybody, God in heaven bless you. And thank you for the blessings of this community. You guys are my friends. I love you. And yes, Stacy, you hit it right on the head. Sounds... Melody glasses. Sounds like, I love those. Those are so cool. Sounds like some teachable moments coming up. And yes, I agree. Scrooge is a wonderful teacher. When he's on his game doing those refining videos, that is just prime Scrooge. He's a wonderful teacher. He really is. And I'm not ready to try that, but yeah, I'm ready to send it up and do that. You put up with me for 100 minutes, Proud? You're destined for sainthood. All right, everybody, I am going to sign off. Thanks again. You know, keep an eye out. I'll keep you posted on what's going on. And I don't know about another auction next week, probably, but it probably will be auctioning several things, plus my regular 9 o'clock live. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me. I'm so glad that I was live when I opened that box. That was once in a freaking lifetime, let me tell you. Can't believe it. All right, everybody. God bless you. I'll talk soon. Promise not to do anything without including you guys about these boards. I think that's going to be a lot of fun for all of us. Adios. Bye-bye.